Good evening, all. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Fine. How
sir.
are you?
Yes, I'm fine, beta. I'm fine.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good
My
evening.
reason I sent to the Manoj sir that about the I did not write the test.
I didn't get you.
Yesterday that test right, sir. You told the reason, no, sir. I posted to Manoj sir. I posted to Manoj sir.
And so generally you would keep the test timing until 10 o'clock, sir, evening. But
Yes.
this time it was the morning. So I misunderstood the timing and
No.
Actually,
Me.
Morning 9 o'clock to night 8 o'clock. That is the timing.
where you can ask
yes,
my
sir.
parents.
Yes, sir.
There you can ask my
Generally
parents.
it was like that, sir, but this time you kept till 10 o'clock only. So I misunderstood it and I skipped it.
10 o'clock. I didn't understand what you're saying. Till 10 o'clock. Which 10 o'clock?
So like last year, the timing used to be till night, sir, evening.
Yes. It is used to be till night, like 8 o'clock. I mean, sorry,
Yes,
night
sir.
10 o'clock.
But this time it was only in the morning, so I misunderstood the timings.
What
And
morning? It was till 8 o'clock, right?
No, sir, it was in morning 10.
Morning 10?
Yes, sir, it was 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Is it so?
Yes, sir, that's why I didn't write my test.
Even me too, sir.
Just a minute.
Same here, sir.
Wait. Let me share the screen to you all. Who said it is like morning? Let me share to you all. 1 second. Let me share the screen. Look at this. Can you see that test here?
Yes, sir.
It is start time 9 a.m. and end time 8 p.m. 660 minutes of duration. 15 questions, 60 marks.
Sir, in the group, it was given from 9 a.m. to
Yes,
10.
and plus when I opened WhatsApp, no test was available. And
When
in
you-
group also, the test was like till 10 a.m. only.
in a group, it is posted like that.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Sir.
goodness! I think it is for 10 year students. For other students, your seniors, not this one. Like you have to open it, no problem. So it was still
Yes, so I opened also, but I didn't get any test.
read the test cause I didn't notice. I did notice the test. It was covered up by many text. I wrote it today. Once I noticed. Okay, so it was for physics from math. Okay, Deepshika. Okay. So we were going with solving quadratic equation by perfect square, I mean complete square method, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, we will continue with that. 1 second. Yes.
You told we will do the problems of this test at last question.
Yes. No, actually, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. You can't ask me even you have done it. If you have
Okay.
doubts, you can ask me. Definitely, I'll clear it. Do you have any doubts from the homework? That is your
Okay.
responsibility. That immediately you have to ask me with us. So I'll ask you simply how many have you done with the homework. Definitely, everyone must respond that. If at all you have any doubts, you can ask me immediately. Any doubt from the homework?
Sir, you didn't post any homework.
I mean, question paper.
Okay, sir.
Any
No, sir, no doubt.
question paper? Any doubts from the question paper?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. So it was very easy actually. So we will go with the quadratic formula, concept called quadratic formula. Today I'll be giving you many questions. Already I prepared a question bank. Okay, I prepared a question bank, beta. So I'll be giving you the question bank. I'll be uploading the question bank in a Google Classroom, G Classroom. Google Classroom, I'll upload question bank.
Sir,
Once
we are on WhatsApp, right?
I didn't get you.
Sir, we are on WhatsApp, right? We are not on Google Class.
You are in WhatsApp, you are not in Google Classroom. Okay. I think you are. Okay, I'll upload in Google Classroom. I mean, WhatsApp only. Okay, no problem. Every day take five questions and you have to solve it. Okay. Okay. I'm just adding the questions day by day to that. And as soon as I finish that, I done. As soon as I finish that, I'll just post it. Today probably I'll post it. Okay. Solving quadratic equation. So guys, look at this here. Solving quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, I said. Quadratic equation can be solved in 3 methods. What are they? What are they? Factorization, factorization, factorization. Factorization, completing square method, completing square method, and another method is quadratic formula. Another method is quadratic formula. Basically, look at this here. Factorization we did. Factorization is nothing but splitting middle term. Completing square method is like, first we'll be taking, what we'll be taking? We'll be taking, we'll be adding and subtracting square of the half of the coefficient of x, and we'll be make it into completing square and find the factors of that. That is factorization method. That is completing square method that we have seen in the last class. In today's class, we'll be learning about quadratic formula method. Okay, quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is a very important. Sir, do I need to follow all this method to finding the roots of a quadratic equation? Need not to beta. You can follow any one of the method. I would suggest you follow factorization. If you are not finding factorization by using factorization method, then you follow quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is eligible for all type of quadratic equation. Whatever the quadratic equation is given to you, you can use quadratic formula for using, for finding quadratic factors. Understood my point? Look at this. Quadratic formula is nothing but beta. First of all, let me write the formula. You can just go through this note. I'll give it to you. Let me write quadratic formula. Basically, for finding x minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 2ac divided by 2a. This is a basic quadratic equation formula. By using this, you can, by substituting the b value, by substituting the a value and c value, you can find out the factors of the given quadratic equation. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to say here?
Yes, sir.
Look at it.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see the questions as well. We'll see the questions as well, so that you'll get to know what exactly. And look at this, guys. One more concept we are going to learn, which is discriminant. Discriminant is nothing but what? Discriminant. Look at this. I have a discriminant here. Look at this. B square minus 2ac. I have this, right? This one. That is my discriminant. That is my discriminant. B square minus 2ac I have, right? That is my discriminant. Okay, I simply denote discriminant with what? D. It's a very small topic. Okay, I denote discriminant with a capital D. And beta, discriminant, what is the use of discriminant?
Sir, we get to know what kind of roots.
Exactly. Very good, beta. Exactly. What is your name?
Bhumika, sir.
Bhumika, very good, Bhumika. By using discriminant, what we do, what we get to know? We get to know what kind of roots a particular quadratic equation is having. Are they real roots? Are they distinct roots? Are they equal roots? Or are they imaginary roots? What type of roots a particular quadratic equation is producing? That is what we get to know by using what? Discriminant formula. Understood my point? Sir, how can we filter that? How can we identify the nature of the root? Nature of the roots. Look at this here. Quadratic, discriminant determines what? Nature of the roots. Nature of the root is nothing but how it behaves. Is it a real and equal root, or is it a real and distinct root, or whether it is a you said imaginary root? What type of root it is? That is what we will get to know from discriminant concept. What is the discriminant formula here? D is equal to, I denote discriminant with a capital D. The formula for this is b square minus 2ac. Okay, this is my discriminant. Understood my point, children? Look at this here.
Sir, in that paragraph, it is written 4AC.
B square minus b square. I wrote the 4ac only. 4ac only. B square minus 4ac by 2a. I wrote 2ac, but of b square minus 4ac. B square minus 4ac only, not 2ac. B square minus 4ac only. I thought I wrote 4ac. No, b square minus 4ac is your discriminant, and minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is your quadratic formula. Can anyone of you prove how we got that formula? Can anyone of you prove that? I mean, how can we prove? Can you please tell me? Quick. Guys, proofs are very important. You must know. How can we prove that? Can anyone of you tell me that? But it is a very simple, very simple. Look at this. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you this one. Which one? This formula. Proof of this is what? How can we prove that? Anyone of you, any suggestions?
Sir, from the quadratic formula?
Exactly, beta. From the quadratic formula, this is my standard formula. By using this, I can prove that. How can we prove that? Look at this. Let me prove here. Let me prove here. Proof of quadratic formula. It is a very simple. Don't worry, I'll just teach you. Okay, quadratic equation, we know that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Let be the quadratic equation. Okay, this is be the quadratic equation. Now beta, look at this here. Can I divide with a on both sides? Look at this here, divide by a. What I told, beta? What I told you by using completing square method. By using completing square method. By using completing square method. Hope you are understanding my handwriting. Okay. By using completing square method, what I do now, I simply divide with a on both sides. So if I divide with a on both sides, what happens, beta? Ax square by a plus b by a into x, c by a is equal to 0 by a. Okay, a will be getting cancelled. X square plus b by a into x plus c by a is equal to 0. Understood my point? Any doubts till this? Till this, any doubt, beta? Now look at this here.
No, sir.
X square plus b by a x is equal or plus c by a, let it be as it is. What I told, beta, for completing square method, what I have to do? Half of the coefficient of what? I mean, square of the half of the coefficient of this, isn't it? So what is half? B by a. What is half of this? B by 2a, isn't it? Isn't it? This is coefficient of x, beta, here. This is the coefficient of x. What is the half of that? B by 2a. What is the square of this? B square by 4a, isn't it? Am I correct? 4a square. B square by 4a square. So we will be adding and subtracting this. Add and subtract b square by 4a square. Look at this. So first of all, let me add b square by 4a square and subtract b square by 4a square plus c by a as it is I'm writing. Look at this one as it is I'm writing. I'm not disturbing that. If I cancel these two again, I'll get my original equation back. Hope it is clear with everyone. All right? Yes. Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Look at this now. So this three terms gives me what, beta? Imagine. Observe this property. It gives me what? X plus b by 2a whole square. How it gives me? How it gives me? Look at this, beta. Let me tell you one step here. Look at this. It is looking like all plus terms here. Plus, plus. So definitely it must be in the form of a plus b whole square. Am I correct?
Sir.
Yes. So what is a here? Of course, x. What is b here? What is b here?
B square. by
Whatever.
4a.
Look at this is half. I told her b by 2a, right? B by 2a. That is your b. B by 2a. Not b square by 4a square, beta. B by 2a is my b. Understood? This is my b, beta. This is my b square. Understood my point?
Okay, sir.
So
Yes,
I need
sir.
a plus b whole square, right? A plus b whole square. So this gives minus what it beta? Look at, let's shift these two terms to the right hand side. So what it becomes now? B square by 4a square minus c by a. Hope it is clear with everyone till this step. So what I need beta? I need x value, right? X value, what was that? Plus or minus square root of b minus, what was the x value? X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This was my formula, isn't it? I have to prove this. So I need x value here. How can I get x value? How can I get x value? Look at this here, beta. X plus b by 2a as it is I'm writing. Can I write this as square root of b square by 4a square minus c by a? Can we write that?
Yes, sir.
I'm shifting that square to the right hand side so that it becomes square root. Okay, no one is in the waiting list. Okay, now look at this beta here. What I'm doing here is first of all, before shifting that square, we will do one thing. We will simplify this. We will take LCM and do so that it becomes very easy. What is LCM beta here? 4a square is LCM, correct? Isn't it? 4a square is LCM or not? 4a square comma a. What is LCM beta? 4a square is LCM. So now look at this, b square minus 4a square I need here. Already I have a. So it becomes 4ac, correct?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Very good. Very good. Fantastic. Look at this here. Now what I do here is, look at it, x plus b by 2a as it is square root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Okay. Look at this here. So I need x value. X is equal to minus b by 2a. Here plus or minus, right? Plus or minus square root of this. Of course, plus or minus, don't forget it. But this one square, if I shift this square to the right hand side, it becomes plus or minus or not? Plus or minus. So plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by square root of 4a square is what beta? 2a, isn't it? Isn't it? Square root
Yes,
of
sir.
4 into square root of a square. Square root of 4 gives me 2. Square root of a square gives me a. So that's how I wrote 2a here. I'm explaining each and every step. Hope it is clear till this. If at all any doubts from any one of you, you can raise your voice immediately. Okay, next what I can write? Yes, beta, tell me, someone is asking.
Sir, I actually didn't understand one part, sir.
Which one, beta? Tell me. Which one?
Like the blue, like you highlighted that right above with blue color marker.
Blue color
Yes, sir.
line.
Over there, I didn't.
That blue
Yes,
color
sir.
line.
Like the whole. I didn't understand.
Which line? Which line you didn't understand? Which step?
I didn't understand the whole step where you highlighted blue, like.
Can you speak? One second. Sorry to interrupt you. Can you speak loudly so that I can understand where you have a doubt?
Yes. So can you hear me?
I can hear you, beta. Keep your microphone near to your mouth. You can speak so that I can understand what you're speaking. I can hear you loudly, please.
Sir, x square plus b by a, x plus 6 square by 4a square minus b square by 4a square.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
That
was
that
how we
not,
got that. I didn't understand.
That is, yes, I'll explain it. That is not 6 square, beta. That is b square. How come 6? We don't have b anywhere. We don't have anywhere 6 here. Look at this here. We have b here. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
It is not 6 beta. That is b. Okay. That is b. Okay.
Sir, how did you get that, sir?
Yes. Let me tell you. Look at this here. How I got this is, in last class, we did one thing. Solving quadratic equation by completing square method. Were you in the last class?
Solving quadratic equation
By completing square method. By completing square method. Was you in the last class or not?
Yes, sir, I was there.
Yes, no problem. Look at this here. Here, what is the coefficient of x beta? B by a. Am I correct? Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Sir, Akshara.
Akshara. Very good, Akshara. Akshara, coefficient of x is what? B by a. Am I correct? So I'll take half of that coefficient of x. What is the half of that coefficient of x? By 2, right? B by a by 2, isn't it? That is
Yes.
half. If I have 1 rupee beta, what is half of that? How I do? By 2 I do, isn't it? That's how I'm doing there. So what is half now? B by 2a. If I solve this, b by 2a I'll get. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
For making the quadratic form, for making this quadratic equation, what I have to add and subtract now? Square of this. Square of this. What is the square of this? What is the
Half
square of
of
this?
this.
B square by 4a square. I'm adding it and subtracting it. Look at this. I added plus b square by 4a square minus b square by 4a square. I added one time. At the same time, I subtracted that. Then only it will be balanced. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Understood.
That's how I added beta. So after that, what I did? I considered these first 3 terms for making it as a perfect square. Look at this. It became as x plus b by 2a whole square. And I shifted rest of the 2 terms to the right handed side. And I just kept solving it. I just stop till this step. Next, what we are going to do here? That is a big question. Look at
Okay,
this.
sir. Got it. Thank you,
Got
sir.
it, right? Very good, beta. Look at this here, beta. Now, what is the LCM? Again, minus b as it is. What is LCM? 2a I have. LCM is going to be what? 2a only, right? 2a is LCM. So minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. This is how I got that formula. This is my quadratic equation formula. Understood, beta? Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
So whenever you find a quadratic equation, whenever you solve a quadratic equation, this is the formula which I use. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Next, we will go up. Look at that. Yes. So their b square minus 4ac is what? Discriminant. Why do we use discriminant? To decide the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. First of all, let us talk about the discriminant now. Look at this. First of all, let me come to this nature of the roots. Okay. Then I'll go back. Look at this, the nature of the roots, beta. Here b square minus 4ac. This is b2 given to you. This is as b square, beta. Okay. This is b square. That is a discriminant. The roots of the quadratic equation can be 3 types. What are they? Distinct or distinct real roots, equal real roots, or no real roots. These are the 3 types I told you, right, in the last class. Am I correct? Roots of the quadratic equation could be in 3 types, 3 forms: real distinct, or equal, equal and real roots, no real roots. No real roots is nothing but they will be imaginary roots. That's what we told. In case if your discriminant is greater than 0, roots are going to be distinct and real. Discriminant, if it is greater than 0, beta, your roots are going to be what? What your roots are going to be? Distinct and real roots. If discriminant is equal to 0, equal and real roots. Discriminant is less than 0, no real roots. This is a very, 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 very important concept for your JEE mains as well. Okay, JEE mains is an engineering entrance exam which will be writing after 12th standard. So for that exam also, this is very, very, very supremely important concept. So everyone listen to me carefully. Everyone, are you guys listening to me carefully or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. So let me tell you, let me write again. Look at this here. Discriminant is less than 0. First of all, let me discriminant. Discriminant is equal to 0 means real and equal. Real and equal roots. Discriminant is greater than 0. Real and different or distinct, you say. If discriminant less than 0, not real. Not real. You say imaginary, or you say complex. All are same only. Understood my point? Complex roots. Complex.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Complex roots. Yes. So that is what I have given to you here. Now look at this here, beta. So solving quadratic formula. Solving using quadratic formula when discriminant is greater than 0. Whenever my discriminant is greater than 0, what type of roots I get, beta? Real and distinct.
Real.
In case your discriminant is greater, so I'll get real roots and different roots. If discriminant is equal to 0, I'll get exact real roots as well as real roots. I mean real and equal roots. Okay. Discriminant is less than 0 is nothing but imaginary roots. That's how I get that. Hope it is clear. Next we will solve a question now. You will get to know this. So here what he has given, 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation given to you. This is a quadratic equation given to you. Now everyone look at this. What he has given, 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0, right? Fantastic. Fine. Till this absolute question given to you. Look at this. What is the discriminant beta here? First of all, let me find out discriminant. What is discriminant formula? B square minus 4AC is my discriminant. What is B value here? This is my A value. This is B value. This is C value. Correct? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you all observing?
Yes, sir.
Are you all observing or not? Are you guys observing the class?
Yes, sir.
Vivek, Aditi, Akshara, Bhumika, Krishna Pranav, Deepsika, Kavya, Modita. Modita, why are you late, Modita? Nitya, Pranav, Ritvik. I don't get a response from Satvik, Ritvik, Vivek, Yutika, Yutika Sri, and I don't get response from Nitya as well. And
What I'm saying.
yes, I should everyone. Yes, you are traveling. Please make sure that you are reaching the class timing. Okay. I should see that everyone is talking. The people who are talking, the people, the names which I announced now, they must speak in the class. They must speak
Okay,
in the
sir.
class. Okay. They must respond in the class. If someone is talking, others should keep quiet. Okay. I'll give an opportunity to each and every one of you. Please take an opportunity and grab it up. Okay. Yes. So 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. What is the discriminant now? D is equal to B square. 1 second. Let us use different color so that it will be a good thing for you. Okay. This B. What is B here, beta? What is B value? Minus 7 whole square. Minus 4 into A. What is A here? 2 into C. C is what? 3.
3, sir.
So minus 7 whole square gives me 49 minus 4 to 8, 8 3 is 24. So 49 minus 24, how much beta? 25.
25, sir.
25. So discriminant is what beta? Discriminant is equal to 25, which is greater than 0 or not?
Yes, sir.
Greater than
Yes,
0 or
sir.
not?
Greater than
Yes.
0.
So now my discriminant is greater than 0. Now the given quadratic equation produces what type of roots? Distinct and real.
Distinct and real.
Real. What is, look at this here. I just checked. I verified that my discriminant is greater than 0 beta here. My discriminant is greater than 0. So I'll be having real and distinct roots. Let's check whether are we getting distinct, I mean real and distinct roots or not. Okay, let's check it out.
Sir, why do I need to find the nature of my root, sir?
1 second. To identify what type of roots we are having.
So, sir, discriminant has no other use except of finding the nature.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That is what they have, founded that discriminant. Understood my point? Okay. Look at this here now. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0, right? Let us use factorization. How can I use? What is the factorization? How can I split the middle term? Let us solve the given quadratic equation by using splitting middle term splitting. How can I split the middle term? 3 to 6. How can I write this as 6? Can we write that? We can't split it, I think. Let us use quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula? Minus b. Minus into minus b plus or minus square root of b square. What is b square beta here? Beta, look at this here. B square minus 4ac. Let me tell you magic here. Very, very, very good magic. Doom mantra. Everyone look at this here. Everyone listen to me. Look at the board. Look at the board. Yes. Look at this here. Minus b. Minus as it is. Minus as it is. Come in here. It was minus b, right? Formula. minus b. So minus as it is beta, minus as it is. Minus b is what? What is the b value? Minus 7. Okay, plus or minus. Now look at it here. B square minus 4ac is what? Need not to substitute. What we got the value of that? 25. Directly write 25. Understood my point? Square root of 25
Yes,
or
sir.
not? By 2 into a. What was a here? 2. Look at this. What is the value of a? 2 or not?
2, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Are you guys able to follow the class? Minus into minus plus.
Yes,
Plus
sir.
or minus. Square root of
Yes, sir.
5. Square root of 5 gives me what?
So 5.
Square root of 25 gives me what? 5
5.
5.
by
5,
4.
sir.
Now look at it here. 7 plus or minus 5 by 4 can be written as how? 1 times 7 plus 5 by 4 or 7 minus 5 by 4. Isn't it? Plus or minus nothing but what? 1 time plus I'll write 1 time I'll write minus. Understood or not? Any
Yes, sir.
doubts?
Oh, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
No
if I
doubt.
simplify this, look at it. If I simplify this, 12 by 4, 3. If I simplify this,
Half.
2 by 4, which is nothing but half. Look at
On
it. Are they different root and real roots or not? They are different and real or
Yes,
not?
sir.
They are different and real roots. They are different and real roots. People might think that it is 75. That is not 75, but that is 7 minus 5. Hope it is clear with every one of you.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Modita, understood Modita, Akshara, Bhumika, Mohit,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shreyan, Nitya.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, Nitya?
Of course, yes, sir. I don't doubt.
Nitya, Satvik, Vivek, Yutika.
Yes, sir.
I request Yutika to talk in the class. So not Yutika, sorry, Yukta Sri.
Yes,
Yukta,
sir.
are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Now Yukta is going to give me the answer. Now Yukta is going to give me the answer. I'll give a question. Okay. I'll give a question. Okay. Yukta is going to give me the answer. Yukta, be ready. Yukta, look at the question. The question is x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. What is the discriminant, Yukta? Listen to my question. Listen to my question. Yukta, listen to me carefully. What is the question you give? What is the question given to you? This is a question. X square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay? This is the question given to you. My question is, find the discriminant of this beta. Find the discriminant of the given quadratic equation, and from that decide the nature of the roots. Tell me the nature of the roots as well. You understood the question, Yukta? Yukta, I hope you understood the question. Now tell me the answer. Quick.
Should I have shared you, sir? Or through chat?
Yes, yes. Please don't reveal the answer openly. I request every one of you to tell me the answer through chat. And Yukta, you can reveal your answer openly, no problem. Yukta. Very good, Kavya. Kavya is the first guy who answered. Make it fast. I should see every one of you, giving me the answer quickly. One more guy has answered. Dipshika. Dipshika answered something. Okay, let's check. Very good, Dipshika. But I appreciate your initiation. It is this. Oh my goodness. It is. Okay. Vivek, you tell me the value of the discriminant as well.
Okay, sir.
Yukta, I'm not getting an answer from you, Yukta. Okay. Shall I give an opportunity to any other guy? Okay. Akshara is going to give me the answer of this. Come on, Akshara.
Sir, I got half of it, but I'm not able to the rest of it.
Okay, you got half of that. No, I'm asking discriminant, beta. What was the formula for the discriminant?
Sir, discriminant is 1.
Discriminant, you got 1. So b square minus 4ac, right? What is the b value here and what is the a value? Here 1.
Sir, B 5,
This is my a. B value is 5.
6.
Very good. B value is 5. Fantastic. C value is 6. Just substitute here. 5 square gives me 25 minus 4 into 1 into 6. So 25 minus 24 gives you 1. So discriminant value I got 1, which is greater than 0 or not, beta? Which is greater than 0 or not?
Yes, sir, it
Greater
is.
than 0. I told you if discriminant is greater than 0. I missed up the signs. Okay, Deepshika, no problem. Okay, now I need a nature of the root. Nature of the root. If I solve this particular quadratic equation, so what type of roots am I going to get? That's my question, Yukta. Now Yukta is typing the message now and sending the message, sending the answer. Okay, very good, Yukta. I appreciate your answer. I'm asking what type of nature. I mean, what is the nature of the roots
Real
of the
roots.
quadratic equation?
So distinct and real roots.
Distinct and real roots. Very good. Now, if I solve this, so I must get real roots, and both should be different. Let's see that. Let's see that. So, if you solve this, so what are you going to get? What are you going to get?
No doubt,
X
sir.
square. 1 second. 3x. Tell me, beta.
Sir, it's that we use that formula, right? Minus b plus or minus under root b square. So why did we use that formula, sir, after we got the discriminant?
Yes. After getting the discriminant, why did we use the formula? Better discriminant tells you nature of the roots. What type of root that particular quadratic equation gives you. That is what we get from discriminant. Till this you clear. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Why did we use the formula here? Beta, we use that formula to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. I told you there are 3 methods to find out quadratic equation. Look at this. Let me tell you. Where is that? I think I wrote somewhere here. 1 second. I think I wrote somewhere here. Where is that? I wrote. Look at this. There are 3 methods. What are they? Quadratic equation, I mean factorization, completing square method, and quadratic formula. You can use any one of the formula. Understood? Either this formula or this formula or this formula. You can use any formula to find out the roots of the given quadratic equation. So I wish to use this formula. I used quadratic formula to find out the roots. What are the roots I got here? 3 and 1/2. Hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir. Sir, again later when we substitute the formula, I mean the that we got in the formula, we get under root 1, sir. Then what should we do about it?
Under root 1 is what? 1 only. Where?
Oh.
1 only, right? 1 is what? 1 is what? Discriminant you got 1? You got discriminant 1?
Yes, sir.
Discriminant 1 is
but
nothing.
we got under root 1 means the value won't be 100.
1 only. Look at this here. Let me tell you, discriminant is 25 here. 25 greater than 0. You're talking about this Akshara. Am I correct? Akshara is asking the doubt.
Yes, sir.
Akshara, your doubt is clear now till this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're talking about the next question now. Which question?
Sir, I'm talking about the question that you gave to the other girl.
X square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. You're talking about this. Very good. Now discriminant 1 you got, beta. Fantastic. Okay, discriminant 1 we got. Now let us find out the roots of this. How can you find out the roots? By splitting middle term method, or by using completing square method, or by using quadratic formula. You could use any one of the method among these 3 methods. I'm requesting you all that you use the method factorization method or quadratic formula method. Completing square method, it might last for a couple of more steps. So I would request you to go for factorization or quadratic formula method. If at all they are asking you particularly to use completing square method, then you go for that. Hope it is clear. Getting my point? What I'm trying to say here, if at all in your exam, let's say this is a quadratic equation given to you, beta. Okay, let's say that they are asking you to find the roots of this quadratic equation by using completing square method. In such case, you use completing square method. Okay, otherwise you use factorization method, or splitting middle term method or quadratic formula method, whichever the convenient method for you, go for that. Nothing wrong with that. Understand my point? Look at this now. What I'm going to get here now. So take x common here. If I take x common, what I'm going to get? X plus 3. Correct? From these two terms, beta. Let me take 2 common here. What I'm going to get here? X plus 3 is equal to 0. Understood or not? Now
Yes.
again x plus 3 common into x plus 2 is equal to 0. What are my roots now? X is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 2. Look at this here. They are real roots as well as distinct roots. They are real as well as distinct roots. So I'm I'm just verifying you beta. Look at it, discriminant was greater than 0 here, greater than 0. In such case, I know that I got to know that whatever the roots I'm going to get, they are definitely real and distinct. Look at this here. Check
Yes.
whether your roots are different and different and real roots or not. Of course, yes. Understood or not, beta? And I told you, beta, when discriminant is greater than 0, I told you discriminant is greater than 0. The graph cuts, the parabola cuts the x-axis at 2 different points. Look at this here. At -3 and -2, it is cutting or not? Check. I told you in the last class. How many of you have revised the notes? Yes. Accept genuinely. How many of you have revised the notes? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Bhumika has
Yes, sir.
revised. Aditi, have you revised? I don't see Aditi is talking in the class. Talking in the class is nothing, but I don't see Aditi is responding in the class. Aditi, I should see that you are responding in the class. You are such a brilliant student. Yes, Aditi.
So I'm not feeling well since last few days. I have cold and throat pain.
Right. Take it. No problem. At least try to respond to the questions through chat box. No problem. Okay, and
So I responded to the questions to the chat box.
very good.
You didn't
Great.
receive them.
Great. 1 second. Yes. I just gone through. I gone through that.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes. Who's that?
Sir, Akshara.
Yes, beta.
Sir, so finally we get the answer. Suppose if we get -5 minus 1 by 1, then can we like further like can we get the answer as -6 by 1?
-6 by 1 is what? -6 only, right?
Yes, sir. Like, can we further solve it? Like, if we get something answer like this, like if we get -5 plus 1 by 1, can we further solve it, or should we just stop the equation over there?
-5 by. Can you please tell me your question so that I'll write it again? I'll write it again here so that I can show you.
So
show it.
-5 plus 1 by 1. So
One
further
second.
solve
One
it
second.
like.
I think there is a glitch from your side. Can you repeat again, beta? Minus.
Sir, -5 plus 1 by 1.
-5 plus 1 by 1.
Sir, so like, should we stop the equation there itself, or can we should we further solve it and get the final answer like -4 or something?
Yes, you simplify this. Why do you stop this? Look at it, -4 here directly. -5 plus 1 -4. This is your answer, right?
Sir, yes.
Yes,
Sir.
you need to write that, beta. You can't stop that. You need to write it as a perfect answer. You can't leave as such. Understood my point? Very simple, right? It takes like millisecond to write that. As simple as that, right? Yes. So hope it is clear, beta. Hope it is clear. Shall I go for the next question? I mean,
Yes,
shall I
sir.
go for the next method?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Next. Look at this here, beta. I told in the last class that look at this here. Look at this. Already we discussed, but let me tell you now. That day I told you that in today's class I'll be showing you the graphs with the neat details. Okay, graphical representation of the quadratic equation. Just now I told you, beta. Look at this here. Here discriminant. What was the discriminant of this particular quadratic equation? It was greater than 0. Am I correct?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
correct or not? Look at this here.
Yes,
That is what
sir.
we just did. Discriminant is greater than 0. Now graph cuts the x-axis at 2 distinct points. They are at -3 and -2. The graph is cutting here. Check. Yes. Now look at this here. That is what he has given. -2, -3 are the roots of the quadratic equation. So that is what it is cutting at 2 different points. Now here, beta, look at this here. What is the shape of the quadratic equation? I mean, how the graph of the quadratic equation is going to be? What shape it will be having? In the last class, I told what type of shape it produces. Quadratic equations graph. What do we call that?
Parabola.
Parabola.
Yes, parabola. That is a parabola. Look at this here, beta. This one also we discussed. 1 second. Look at this here. If a is greater than 0, beta, parabola open upwards like this. If a is lesser than 0, beta, parabola open downwards like this. If a is equal to 0, beta, the polynomial will become the first degree polynomial and graph is linear. Linear graph is nothing but what, beta? This is the linear graph. Straight line. Linear. Understood my point? Yes. Hope it is clear. Hope it is clear. Already I discussed in the last class. I'm not going to invest much time on this again. If at all anyone of you are having doubts, we can clarify that. Hope it is clear. Hope it is clear. Do you want me to go for the next question? Shall I give the questions? Few more questions.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shall I give the questions or not? Are you
Yes,
guys
sir.
ready?
Yes, sir.
I need a response from every one of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting response from only 2 or 3 students, beta.
Yes, sir.
Sir, ready, sir.
Chalo, chalo. Look at this. Close. Close it, close it. Yes. Everyone, I'll be asking individual students, they must give me the answer. Okay. So let me erase this. Let me erase this so that I can give it to you. So 1 second. The question here is everyone. So first question comes to 15x square plus 11x plus 2 is equal to 0. I'll be giving 2 to 3 questions, then we'll wind it up. We'll move forward. Okay. Yes. I'll be asking the question. This question goes to the student called.
So
Guys,
what
like-
should we find here, sir?
1 second. 1 second. Yes. A discriminant. You need to find out the discriminant and nature of the roots. Vivek, Medandro.
Sir, I'm solving, sir.
Yes, beta. You can tell me the answer openly. Okay. And other question goes to. Okay, I'll give this question as soon as you're done with this. Very good.
Sir, it is real and distinct roots, sir. The value is 1.
Is that Vivek is answering the question?
Yeah, sir, I'm with you.
Great. What is the discriminant you got, beta? Fantastic.
So
You got 1.
discriminant is 1.
1. Very good. So what type of root it produces?
Sir, it is distinct and real roots.
Very good. Fantastic. You understood it very well. Chalo. Next question, guys. Here discriminant is greater than 0. Discriminant is equal to 1. Vivek got. Have you all got the same answer? Have you all got
Yes,
the same
sir.
answer?
Yes.
Kavya,
Yes, sir.
Yukta,
Yes, sir.
Kavya, Yukta. Yes,
Sir.
I see Yukta is responding in the class. Happy for you, beta. Very good. Dipsika, you some 49 you told. I think it is the last questions one. Okay, Dipsika. Very good, Dipsika. Right answer. I don't see many of you are not responding. Come on. Ritvik, I don't see response from you, Ritvik. Pranav, Mohit, Modita, Shreyan, Krishna, Bhumika, Akshara. Everyone. Just it takes 1 second of time to just type 1 it and enter. Those who are not aware of this answer, beta, you know the method. We know one policy. What policy we are following? IDK policy. What is that policy name? IDK policy. I don't know policy. Everyone must follow that policy. All right. That policy is going to be very, very important, beta. If you are not following that policy, you might be under trouble. All right. Please, everyone must respond in the class.
Okay. 1 minute, you show the question.
You want me to show the questions, Rayan, still? Come on.
Yes.
Yes. Let me read the next question. These are very, very simple questions, beta. Let us not waste much time on this. But yes, I understand this.
Before question I send the answer.
Okay, Shreyan, very good. So yes, tell me the now Nitya Sri Kruti is going to be the
So
answer.
what is that written beside the root 2?
3, beta, 3. Let me write it properly. Okay, this is 3. Quick. We are going from the scratch. We are going from the basic. Very good, Kavya. Yes. Very good, Kavya. I think Kavya has got something different answer. Yes, Kavya. Very good. Fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
I think someone is in the waiting room or not. Someone is texting me. No one. Chalo. Answer. You can't take much time, beta. One second, children. 1 second. I think there is a problem. Okay, chalo, done. I don't give the answer. Okay, very good. Akshara, you got wrong answer, beta. Okay, Shreyan IDK. Shreyan is IDK. No problem. I'll explain you, beta. Right. Okay, chalo. Let's get started solving this question. Very simple. Look at this here. First of all, you must identify coefficients of x square, x and coefficient of x square and x here. And many of you might be wondering that, sir, you have given in terms of t square and t. What is this? You have given in terms of t. What type of equation is this? Yes. Okay, Vivek. Look at this here. But even it can be. Look at this. Generally, we write like this: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Or you can write like this: ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0. You write like this: az square plus bz plus c is equal to 0. Anything is correct. They all are quadratic equation only. What he has done here, he simply written in terms of t. He changed the variable. That's it. In terms of, in place of x, he wrote t. So it doesn't even make a sense here. Very simple. Look at this here now. Can I write this as, what is a here? Root 2. What is b here? A is root 2 beta, b is minus 3, c is 3 root 2. I'm writing each and every step so that no one can have doubt. Please. Okay. What I asked you to find out discriminant beta. What was the formula for that? B square minus 4ac. Okay, b square is what beta? Minus 3 whole square, 4 into a into 2 into 3 root 2 beta. All right. Perfect. So minus 3 whole square gives me what? 9. So here 4 into 3, 12. Root 2 into root 2 beta, it gives you 2. Very clear information here. So 9 minus 24 gives you minus 15. Which is lesser than 0. My discriminant is what? Lesser than 0, Shreyan. Understood, Shreyan? Discriminant less than 0.
Yeah,
In such case, what type of roots it produces?
Imaginary root.
Imaginary roots. It produces what type of roots? Beta, imaginary roots. One second, I think. Yes, it produces imaginary roots. Hope it is clear with everyone, guys. Chalo, fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Look at this. It produces imaginary roots. You write not real. Basically, you write not real. You write simple not real. Not real roots or no real roots. Simply you write no real roots. Okay. Understood my point? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
If you want to verify
Yes, sir.
beta, if you want to verify, just find the roots of this. Definitely your roots will be in terms of square root of minus. Your roots will be square root of some negative numbers. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at this here, beta. Let me explain this and leave the class. Okay. Nature of the graph, different values of d. Okay. If discriminant is greater than 0, I told you, beta, the parabola open upwards. Look at this here. That curves the x-axis at exactly 2 distinct points when the roots are distinct. In this case shown in the above figure, in A, where the quadratic polynomial curves the x-axis at 2 distinct points. If discriminant is greater than 0, it cuts at 2 different points. If discriminant is equal to 0, look at this here. What happens? If discriminant is equal to 0, parabola just touches the x-axis at one point and the rest of the parabola lies above or below the x-axis. Understood my point? Hello? Understood my point? Guys, when discriminant is equal to 0,
Yes, sir.
it just touches the x-axis at one point. It touches the x-axis like this. Or 1 second. Here, 1 second. Here, look at this. It touches the x-axis or not? It could be, sir, why it is touching there? Why can't it touch below? Look at it. It can be like this also. Below also, no problem. Understood my point? It can be below also. The point here is,
Yes, sir.
it must touches the x-axis. It could be below or it could be above or below. Anyway, but it must touch. Just touches. Look at it here. Lies above or
At
below
one
the
single point.
x-axis. At one single point. When it happens, when discriminant is equal to 0. When it is produces equal roots, what happens? It touches at one exact point on x-axis and just touches the x-axis. Hope it is clear. With
Yes, sir.
everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
In this case, shown in the figure, look at it. Discriminant is at 1 point. Exactly, he has given here. So discriminant is less than 0 is what? Entirely above or below the x-axis, and there is no point of contact with the x-axis. There is no real roots. If there is no real roots, better, there is no point of contact. X-axis is here. X-axis in the Kanyakumari, and graph is at Jammu Kashmir. देखो कितना, how much फर्क have here, how much difference we have. This is my x-axis. There is no point of contact. There should be no point of contact. Understood my point? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is x-axis. When it happens, when discriminant is less than 0. Hope it is clear with every one of you.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. So hope you all enjoyed the class. I'll give you the questions today. I'll post it as a homework. Everyone must solve it. All right, everyone must solve it and ask me the doubt in the next class.
Okay, sir.
But in this lesson, will we have to draw the
Yes, Kavya, quick.
graph also, sir?
But graphs and all for your understanding purpose, you will not be getting, yes, you might get a question from that, but for your understanding purpose, why we are going through all this graph is nothing but these graphs and this understanding is very, very important for your JEE mains, for your IIT exam. JEE mains,
Yes.
hope you are aware of that already. I have explained you a couple of times what is JEE
Yes,
mains.
sir.
It is an entrance exam which you will be writing after 12th standard. For that exam, definitely you'll be getting one question from quadratic equation. For attending that question, this base which we are learning now, which is very, 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 very important. Hope it is clear. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day. Keep
Bye,
studying.
sir.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir. Have
I'm
a
going
great
to
day.
post the homework. Everyone must solve that and ask the doubt. Be ready with your doubt.
Yes.
Chalo.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
Take
Okay,
care.
sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Have a great day.